Well, hi there, Leo. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about September. We are going to talk about all 4 weeks. We're doing the overview. And yes, I am still in Washington, so I have my hosts living above me, and they will be moving around and talking and doing things that I can't control. And we're just going to work right through, okay? So if it ever gets too much, I'll just calm down for a minute and pause and let things pass, and then we'll go on, okay? I appreciate your patience with that, okay? Let's go ahead and talk about your messages for this month. Your messages for this month are to stay with people. So Leo, I know sometimes you get real driven by your stuff and your plans and your goals, and I get that. And you kind of forget about people. You kind of forget about your posse. You forget about your crew. And we want you to sort of focus in a little bit on getting closer to your crew if you can, because that will be useful and helpful to you, and it will bring up the energy for you as well. You will find yourself recharged when you get with people. So that's good news. We love that a lot, okay? Let's go ahead and light a candle, all right? We are going to light a candle, not for the energy one way or the other, but because it really gives a point of reference and a place for good energy to go, right? So we might snap, crackle, and pop a little, as is what candles do when they're lit. All right? And there's a message for all 12 signs that you should hear as well. Things are on the move. We as a people are all on the move. So this could be good stuff, or it could be an uprising of sorts, or it could be geological. So we want everyone to sort of buckle up and be ready. You personally could be moving your house, your job, something could be moving under you as well. So just sort of be prepared, right? All right, so I have a couple of decks here ready to go. Let's look at what's going on and get you a card for the month, all right? So we have this deck, and I'm going to go ahead and lay it out. Oop, that one should be right there. Boom. What do we need for Leo? Where's Leo's card? Right there. Okay, so I'm going to set these all aside so we can move forward. Okay. Spirit Guardian of Spring activation. Hello. Very nice. Excellent. They gave you a maypole. That's nice. So it speaks very much of spring, of rejuvenation, of waking up, coming into your own, new growth, right? Big time new growth. So we're all about you activating and becoming more than you ever were before. There's beautiful new things changing. Your mind could be changing quite a lot. Don't be alarmed. It's not bad. It's all good, okay? So whatever you come up with for yourself, even if it's completely out of left field, it's going to be great, okay? You are amazing, Leo. So we want you to embrace your awesomeness and allow for things to be a little different than you thought. And that's okay. Just make allowances. You'll be all right. Okay? Very cool. We are going to put that there. And now we're going to go ahead and get into the overview. All right? This is going to have the normal 4 columns and 3 rows as usual. So let's go ahead and lay these out and see what's coming. All right. I'll go ahead and push them up a little higher so we make room for the others. Yes, it's pretty cool. I like that you're doing so well, Leo. This is good. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the overview. Of course, I'm going to go in depth on the first week at the end of this video. So we'll kind of hit this one kind of quick, then we'll do these 3, and then we'll go in depth. All right? Excellent. So we have the 4 of Swords talking about how September 1st through the 7th, this is this week, this is where you are, this is what's blocking, and this is what's your solution. So the 4 of Swords is the foundation of your power is getting stronger. You're learning to take care of yourself and feeling more comfortable making bigger decisions. So this is very cool. You are no longer second guessing yourself. You're super comfortable within that place of owning who you are and what's going on around you. Like that very much. The area where you're blocked is there's information about something that you might need to learn that you're not really, whatever this information is that you might need to learn, it's going to block you from moving forward a little bit. It's more of a hiccup this week than it is a genuine roadblock. So don't freak out about it. Just kind of go, okay, cool, cool, cool. I'll need to look that up and learn about that, and then we'll move on, okay? So don't be alarmed. It'll be a road bump. It'll a speed bump. There we go. A road bump? What is that? Silly girl. So, indeed, you have a speed bump happening. It will be something that will be easy enough for you to learn, and then you'll be able to move forward. This card here is the Eight of Cups, showing that there is somebody in your life you'll want to move away from or release from your world so that you can move forward. This is somebody who has worn out their welcome. They have needed a lot from you and not really taken what you've given and grown through the process. They haven't changed their situation. They haven't done anything proactive for themselves. They just keep needing more stuff, okay? And now you're ready to go, okay, I've given enough, I'm done. And that's okay. You can make your own boundaries, and that's what this card is all about, is creating new boundaries and releasing yourself from that situation and being free, okay? You do you, and let that person find someone else to take from, okay? The next week over, we're talking about the 8th through the 14th of September, which is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords shows me, creating boundaries, of course, using your power to help other people, but in this case, not that guy. Not that guy, but at the same time, you still can help other people. This is you being the same empowered human that you are and knowing that you're creating very good karma by helping others, and that's what you're still doing, and that's wonderful news. I love that. You're not in a position to run away from what's going on around you. You're going to have to stand up and take responsibility for what's happening. Stay in the moment, okay? Just stay in the moment, help other people. You're going to be great, okay? This isn't a place you want to run away from at all. The Six of Wands showing your solution here this particular week is going to be to share your ideas, and your ideas are going to be received very well. They're going to see that they're helping other people, and other people will go, hey, that's a great idea. Let's do that. So this is great. You're having a good, this is a beautiful week. This one you're releasing someone and standing in your power. This one you're using your power to help others, and other people getting on board. Hello, very nice. Sharing your ideas, good news. The 15th through the 21st of September, it looks like there's going to be an emotionally based fella, the King of Cups, or somebody who's speaking from their feelings, who's going to be showing up, probably helping. I'm not sure how they're helping at this point, okay? But it's interesting to see them show up. They are going to be expressing their feelings about what's going on around you or with you. So be aware of this person, okay? They might bring a little drama, but at the same time, I think you're going to be all right, okay? The Ten of Cups, of course, is what's blocking you this week. Being around loved ones and family or chosen family will be a blockage. It will stop you from being proactive in your life, okay? So if you need to stay in work mode, you want to stay away from family gatherings, okay? But that won't be until the 15th through the 21st of September. And now we're looking at the Tower. The Tower is your solution. So as things go with the King of Cups, things might start to fall together, okay? So even though he's an emotional guy and you stay away from family, I think that things are going to start to fall together for you. We'll end up with more information as we clarify this, but that's what I'm getting so far, is that this is a positive outcome after you dealing with this emotionally based fella. All right? So the final week of September is the 22nd through the 28th. We have the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is always about having a convincing argument, okay? Come into this conversation with all the reasons why your idea is the best, and maybe you will have to separate the people out that you're trying to convince and then convince them individually instead of all together, okay? Don't try and group them all into one place. They'll have individual issues that they're wanting to make sure about, and you can calm each one down individually much easier than you can calm the entire group down, all right? Because they don't all care about the same stuff. Now, the Three of Swords is blocking you, meaning information that you receive will be empowering, and yet it will also stop you in your tracks a little bit. So take the empowering information, but once again, don't share it. This doesn't seem like something you should still share. It has a real vibe to me that says, nope, don't let anyone else know what's going on. This may be a license that you may need to get, and it'll legally stop you in your tracks, but it won't stop you physically in your tracks, you know what I mean? So you may be able to continue doing what you're doing, mostly, and while you work on the paperwork side, okay? So do your paperwork, get your licensing in place, do whatever legal stuff you need to, bonding, etc. Bonds and insurances are there to save you from getting sued in any situation, and you want to do that if you can. Avoid running around unprotected, okay, Leo? So do that stuff you do, even though it stops you from some parts of it. It doesn't mean you have to talk about it, right? I mean, you can still do some of what you do without having, because you've already been doing it without the licensing and da-da-da-da-da. But now you'll go and put that paperwork in play, and it's fine, but you don't, shh. You're going to fix the little ooey and the gooey in the paperwork, all right, without having to tell everybody that you're doing it or that you were running around without it, okay? So we don't want to make a big deal about that. The Death card here is showing me that there will be something that you want to let go of at this time that doesn't suit you anymore. This could be physical stuff, a way of thinking, a job, or even people who no longer serve you in this situation. And I don't mean that people have to serve us one way or the other, but it means that the relationship may not be working out, so it's time to let it go. All right? Excellent. Very nice. Let's go ahead and save these cards over here. That's an interesting month for you, Leo. But I see progress, so that's good news. And we're going to go ahead and bring these around. We are indeed stepping into the 1st through the 7th in-depth section. And I have this deck of cards pre-programmed for you, ready to go. We're going to go ahead and lay these out. We will step into this section of this deal right away. All right. So the Four of Swords for September 1st through the 7th is talking about how you're stepping into your power. Your foundation and power is getting stronger. You're understanding who you are, what's going on, and how you're in control of the situation. Very nice. There could be a situation, or even actually you're taking your ideas and moving on down the road here, or you're sharing your ideas. That's what we're talking about. Six of Wands, you want to share your ideas and lead yourself to victory. So this is good news. You're going to take your place in power, but then you're going to share your ideas, and it's going to be great. Fighting for your heart's desire. So you're explaining to other people what you're doing and why you're doing it and how you're doing it, and it's going to be great. You're going to have support. People are going to fall in line and help you in that way. That's terrific. We talked about how there's going to be the Page of Wands showing that there is a lesson for you to learn. Basically, you need to do something. This is a speed bump. You need to learn something. You need to go to school for it. You need to take a little class in it, and then apply that information to what you're going through. Okay? It's only a speed bump. It's not a wall. Okay? On the other hand, you aren't going to have as much money as you think, so be cautious with your finances. This is telling me that you don't have as much as you thought you did to play with, so be cautious with your money as you go. All right? And this particular week, There will be new information. Oh, Page of Wands ×2. You got a double whammy in the block department, no less. There'll be more information still coming your way that will stop you from moving forward. So pay attention to the different bits of information coming your way. So maybe one will be state and one might be national or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's going to come from two different directions. It might be similar and it might be solved with the same information or the same class. So just be aware of what's going on. Take in the information, learn what you need to learn. Know that it will just slow you down this week from moving forward in victory. You're not moving forward in victory as much or as fast. You're like, okay, cool. I'm going to be standing up, taking my power, and I'm going to share my information and Oh, wait a minute. Okay, cool. I did all that on Monday. Now, like the in-between days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, boom, got other things to learn and work through. All right, okay. And now, near the end of the week here, we're talking about releasing somebody from our world that doesn't fit anymore because we've learned things, we've shared things, and people who don't want to get on board need to go, okay? And if they don't want to get on board, they should go, okay? No longer helping the people who are too needy. That's okay. The 8 of Swords showing feeling a little tiny bit stuck in your power. Okay, that just means that you're getting a little more, you're feeling conflicted about this process of release. Maybe this is a relationship person that we're trying to release, going, not fitting anymore, and I need to look at how to do it the right way. I need to look at it from their perspective and see if I can't claim my power in that situation by seeing it from their perspective, okay? Put on their shoes and see what it feels like. And then you can go, okay, well, cool. Sorry about that, but you're still in a place where I can't have that, and I'm going to have to still let you go. But maybe you'll find the words that will help explain it to them, and they'll better understand what you're trying to say, okay? And then you're going to take a little break. Okay, did that. I need a little time alone. I don't need to be in any relationship at all whatsoever, but that's okay. It's going to be better for me to take a break, okay? So you have, this is a grown-up move, okay? This is you releasing somebody that doesn't fit you anymore, creating a boundary, and being ready to, you know, really be in that situation, okay? Cool. So let's get you an animal card. We're doing that now. We're going to have an animal card that will guide you through this process. All right. There will be a message in this card that will be beneficial for you, Leo. So let's find Leo a card for September 1st through the 7th. And that's the one right there. All right. I can do this, I swear. All right. Here we go. We have the platypus. The platypus is all about love, okay? I know that seems a little bit weird, but it's woman's wisdom is what it says on the card. But when you read the book and understand how this comes together, this is about forbidden love. The platypus is all about forbidden love, as in two creatures that weren't ever supposed to be together fell in love anyway. They weren't supposed to be together. They did anyway, and now because of that forbidden love, they created something that is so unique and different that it's a product of something interesting and odd that happened, okay? Now we're just appreciating the fact that even though it was forbidden, it made something beautiful, right? So that is the story of the platypus, and we want you to know that even as you're working through this situation with this relationship situation here, there was love to begin with. So you need to remember that even as you're releasing them. You're not trying to do it in a state of anger or frustration or irritation or whatever. You want to come at it from a place of growth, you know? I'm leaving because I grew out of love with you, or I grew different. I grew in a different direction. Whoop. I am no longer going this way, and you're going this way, and I went this way. So now, because we're different angles, I need to head out this way. And you keep doing what you're doing. I love you enough to see that you want to go that way, and I don't want to stop you. That's the beauty of it. That's how relationships can end more amicably, because you're trying not to stop them from growing in their own personal direction. That's very good news. So the departure can be a departure in love. So don't be alarmed, don't be mad, claim your power, and handle that business. We're going to get you a pocket full of rocks for the week so that you will be feeling some support. Yeah, one more. One more. There we go. So very nice. We have black tourmaline, and black tourmaline is all about staying grounded in the universe and earthbound. Don't get too pie in the sky here, okay? We have ruby, which is a heart stone for sure, and we have aventurine, which is also a heart stone. So ruby is about the true blue, beautiful, awesome, true blue, right? But it's very deep, beautiful, purpley pink that represents the true love in your heart. You have a lot of love to give, Leo. You may or may not be in touch with that, but we're healing that with the aventurine, okay? And we want you to know that as you become more healed in your heart, you'll be more open to releasing your true, beautiful love, all right? Your true, beautiful love is so unhinged and amazing that a person would be lucky to get that kind of love from a Leo, okay? And the reality is, you're not ready yet, and that's okay. It's okay for you to not be ready yet, and not feeling, maybe you don't feel quite worthy yet, but we want you to stay grounded and work on healing your heart so that you realize you are worthy, okay? And that you can, in fact, come to this in a place of true love, and that you're allowed to be in relationships with other people, and that they can be good, all right? You are worthy of love, Leo. I'm going to put these rocks down right here. You don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to, all right? But if you do carry them, they will be supportive of you during this particular week. And of course, if you want to carry something else, let me know what you got, because I'm always into that sort of thing. That stuff excites me. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, it would really help the channel and help me get the word out, because truly I want to tell and help other people see what's coming for the upcoming week so they can be better prepared. That's what I do here. And if you want to come out and see me at a fair, because I do Ren fairs, I'm going to be posting my schedule with links to all the different fairs so that you'll be able to come on out to the fair and get a private reading from me, one-to-one. All right? Thank you so much. I love you guys, and I do hope these are supportive of you in the in-between times between face-to-face readings. Thank you so much. We will talk next week about the 8th through the 14th of September. Thank you, Leo.